The Young and the Restless spoilers. Audra and Victor's alliance leads to her next big job. In the ever-turbulent world of the young and the restless, alliances are constantly shifting and power plays are a dime a dozen. But recently, one relationship has been making waves, that of Audra Charles and Victor Newman. What seems to have started as a somewhat uneasy partnership is now blossoming into something that could potentially reshape the business landscape of Genoa City. Spoilers are hinting at a major development for Audra, and it might just be the opportunity of a lifetime. So, what's going on between Audra and Victor, and how might this lead to her next big job? Audra Charles's ambitious rise in Genoa City. Before diving into her alliance with Victor, let's take a step back and look at Audra Charles's character and her journey so far on the young and the restless. Audra arrived in Genoa City as a highly ambitious and skilled businesswoman. She made quite an impact, particularly with her sharp mind and willingness to play the corporate game to her advantage. As a skilled strategist, Audra quickly became a player in the world of corporate intrigue. While Audra's initial storyline focused on her working with Noah Newman at Chancellor Winters, it was clear that she had her eyes on bigger opportunities. Her drive for success and power was evident, and she wasn't afraid to do whatever it took to get ahead. She was a woman who was determined to climb the corporate ladder and wasn't afraid to challenge the status quo. However, her working relationship with Noah took a turn after some personal drama, leaving Audra in need of new allies. That's where Victor Newman enters the picture. Victor, the mustache himself, is known for making shrewd moves, especially when it comes to identifying individuals with potential. He's also known for fostering alliances that serve his interests. For Audra, this could be the beginning of something huge. The beginnings of Victor and Audra's alliance. Victor Newman is not the type of person to align with just anyone. He's careful, calculating, and only invests his time and resources in those who he believes can help him achieve his goals. So, when he made the decision to form an alliance with Audra, it immediately raised eyebrows. Why would Victor team up with her? And what's in it for both of them? From the outset, Victor's connection with Audra seemed to be strategic. He saw something in her that others may have missed. Audra's ambition, sharp business acumen, and ability to adapt to changing circumstances made her an asset to Victor's plans. For someone like Victor, who is always looking for ways to expand his empire and influence, having a partner like Audra could be a game changer. However, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Audra's ambition sometimes came into conflict with her loyalty, and she had to navigate Victor's high expectations while keeping her personal interests in mind. Their alliance began to deepen, but there were signs that it could also be precarious. After all, Victor is not known for being forgiving when his allies fail to deliver. Still, their partnership grew stronger as time passed. They began to work closely together on business deals, and Audra started to learn more about Victor's inner circle, his operations, and how he maintained control over so many aspects of Genoa City's business landscape. But with this partnership, one big question has emerged. What is the endgame for Audra? What could this alliance lead to for her career and future in Genoa City? Spoilers. Audra's next big job. Recent spoilers suggest that Audra's alliance with Victor will soon lead to her next big job, and it could be a promotion unlike anything we've seen before. Audra has proven herself capable and resourceful in the business world, but a position within Victor's empire could propel her to new heights. So, what might this next big job entail? A leadership role in Newman Enterprises. Victor is always looking for new people to help run the various aspects of Newman Enterprises. Could Audra be the next person he taps for a major leadership role? As someone with a sharp business mind and a history of making bold decisions, Audra could easily step into a high-ranking position within Newman Enterprises. This job could involve overseeing major operations, managing crucial deals, or even heading a division that's integral to Victor's plans. For Audra, this would be an incredible opportunity. Newman Enterprises is one of the most powerful and influential companies in Genoa City, and landing a leadership role there would provide her with the chance to shape the company's future. However, there's a catch. Victor doesn't give these roles away for free. Audra would have to prove her loyalty and her ability to deliver results, something that might not come easily in the cutthroat world of the Newman family. becoming Victor's right-hand woman. Another possibility is that Audra could become Victor's trusted confidant and advisor. In the past, we've seen Victor rely heavily on certain individuals to handle his most delicate matters, whether it's business negotiations, family issues, or secret projects. Could Audra become Victor's right-hand woman, the person he turns to when he needs someone who can get things done? Being in this position would give Audra immense power and influence. She would be Victor's go-to person for any number of important decisions, and she'd have access to the innermost workings of Victor's empire. This kind of role would give Audra significant leverage, but it would also come with a lot of pressure. Victor has high expectations, and failing him could lead to disastrous consequences. A potential CEO position at Newman Media. There's also speculation that Audra could be appointed to run one of the various branches of the Newman family's business empire. Newman Media, for instance, is one of the newer additions to Victor's business empire, and it could be a prime opportunity for someone like Audra to step in and take charge. Running Newman Media would put Audra at the forefront of a major division within Victor's business network, and it could cement her place in Genoa City's elite circles. If Audra were to take on the CEO role at Newman Media, she would have the chance to shape the company's future and make it a key player in the media world. The challenges would be significant, but so would the rewards. This position could give Audra the power she craves while allowing her to prove that she's more than just a pawn in Victor's game. The power struggle. Will Audra and Victor clash? Of course, any major promotion comes with its share of challenges. While Audra is undoubtedly ambitious, there's a possibility that her newfound power could lead to a clash with Victor. As we've seen in the past, Victor is a very controlling figure, and he doesn't always play well with others when it comes to sharing power. Could Audra's ascent within Victor's empire lead to tension and even betrayal? Audra is a strong, independent woman who isn't afraid to take charge of her own destiny. As she rises in the ranks, she may find herself at odds with Victor, especially if their visions for the future of Newman Enterprises diverge. This power struggle could make for some intense drama in upcoming episodes, and fans will be on the edge of their seats, wondering how far Audra is willing to go to secure her future.